It was basically that version of the Democrats and the Republicans. They want you to believe that the Democrats is for the poor people or the middle class, but
minorities.
Yeah, the minorities, but their allegiance is really to the elite. That's who's paying them. Ain't no middle class citizen donating $3 million to their cause. So why would they really ride for them? They just need them. They just want your mindset. I was gonna say vote. The vote don't really count. Really, they just want your mind. Believe in them, so that in turn, by you believing in them, you're believing in what the Illuminati want them to have you to believe.
That's why they put Obama monkey ass up in there, man. See where Jakes was at.
Right.
And I know that the president, no, we didn't go vote for neither one of them clowns, man. But you 2/3, I did. You know? That's what's gonna make it y'all more vulnerable to getting jacked up by these crackers, man. You made yourself naked when you went and voted for Obama. When you carry out the works of the devil. Alright, you make yourself naked because it makes it easier for Esau to spot who the hell you are. Verse 13 says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven and on the earth in the sight of men.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's talking about like missiles being dropped, like we said before. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Kosovo. Like Clinton dropped more missiles on that place. I believe it was Kosovo. In the mid-90s, it might have been Bosnia. I think it was Bosnia. Yeah. And it was more missiles dropped on that place in one day than had, you know what I'm saying, ever been dropped before. Totally obliterated it. You know what I'm saying, your drone system. Taking out people that, you know what I'm saying, innocent people. Killing the so-called innocent with the so-called guilty. And not having no remorse for that. Making that fire rain. But when that fire rain over here, man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. When those missiles drop on America.
It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had it said 13, 14 together.
Okay.
It says that he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Pretty much the
whole Romanized system.
Yeah, pretty much.
Taking over.
That's where he got his authority from.
Right.
It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as without worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's right, because if you don't worship the beast, if you don't do what they want you to do, if you're not following their agenda, then they're just gonna take you out. They don't have no use for you.
And it's always been that way with America, man. When other countries don't want to bow down to that democracy or don't want democracy in their land, you know, America tries to take them out. You know, it's always been that way with America. It's gonna be no different over here with the chip, you know.
And you know what I'm saying, to go even deeper than that, it's always been like that with the slavery system. Because if you got a slave that don't want to be a slave, you know, he's hard-headed and he wants to keep running, you can't do nothing with that slave. You got to put him to death. That's what they did to us when we ran away. They tapped off our feet so we can't run. If we try to scoop, then they'll just kill us. And make it an example in front of everybody else that they don't do that. And that's what it's saying right there. That if you don't do what we tell you, it's just going to kill you. And that's like I said, it's a fear tactic to the other slaves that don't want to be killed. Like, they're just cleaned up.
It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their forehead.
That's right, it don't matter who you are. Whether you're poor and busted or you're a bum on the street, that's going to be the judgment. You know what I'm saying? The RFID chip, which is in Obamacare, which is being pushed heavily right now. You know what I'm saying? If you want health care, you know what I'm saying, that medical registry device is going to be put inside you. Babies in Europe right now, any child born in Europe is being chipped. That's the hammer that's coming down. And that's the hammer that's being swung. It ain't hit yet here in America, but it's close.
And that no man might buy or sell.
That's right, the commerce. That's what they're trying to stop. Everything has to go through Esau. That's what they wanted this place to be. You can't make your little money on the side and think that you're gonna get around paying Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying? You can't work on a car. You can't sell drugs. You can't, you know what I'm saying, keep a side karate class or cook and make some money off your dish. Everything is gonna have to go monetarily through the chip. Which is also another reason why all these cyber attacks are happening right now. Like Target and JCPenney, all these places over the holiday, they got hit with cyber attacks. A lot of people got their credit card information taken. So they're gonna say, well, in order for this not to happen again, we're gonna move to the chip. We're gonna move to another way of making commerce.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
That's right, 666. I believe that's Psi-Phi Sigma, and that stigma represents slavery, and they put that label on a lot of things that people don't know. They put it in everyday life. Any barcode that you have, it has that 666 on it. Cause on the right hand, it'll have a long hash. In the very middle, it'll have a long hash. And on the very end, it has a long hash. Numerically, that represents 666. The Monster Energy drink with the 3 lines that represent 666. They put it in your face all around in all kinds of brands, and all different kinds of logos. But you people are so docile. I don't know if it's the chemtrails fucking you up, or you niggas been drinking the fluoride, the pineal gland has been calcified, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You niggas just can't get it. And it's not like it's hard to be understood. Well, I'll tell you what, it's the reason why you niggas can't get it, because the Lord didn't want you to get it. He said stumbling blocks, and that's your stumbling block. But that's what it's coming to, man. That RFID chip. Once that RFID chip is being implemented, man, this place is going down.
That's right. But just since we already, pretty much on the downfall of America, the downfall of these Edomites in this kingdom. You know, so it's only right to bring that out, man. As all the brothers in the know, we know that Isaiah 14th chapter, man, that's a very important verse, man, as far as prophecy, as far as what's going to happen to these crackers.
Isaiah 14:1, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Yeah, and set them in their own land. And just as a point, like I said earlier, man, you should wanna have your own land. You should look forward to that. The Lord said He's gonna set Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in our own land. All right. We're gonna have our own sect. You know, we're gonna have our land. These Edomites and these other heathens, they're gonna be set in their places, man. We're not all gonna dwell amongst each other.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
The strangers shall be joined to them, with them. You know, you look at the word of the Hebrew word is, I believe it's God, all right, which is foreigners of Israel. Shall be joined unto the elect. Go ahead. That's when everybody's going to be in their right state of mind again when the kingdom of heaven is here. Man.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Who is that them? Okay, this passage is talking about Esau.
Right, this is a whole other them.
Yeah.
It's separate from the them in the first verse. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
Shall possess them in the kingdom of heaven.
For servants and handmaids.
Servants and handmaids, man. They're going to be these crackers. These Edomites, they're going to bow down to us. They're going to be our possession. We're going to have slaves. All right? Like the brother we just read in Revelations. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That just proved it. All right? We will have them for servants and handmaids. Everything that we need, everything that we want. We need something building. You know? How y'all put us through hardcore labor throughout history, man, to this day. You're gonna get the same thing times 2. And you're gonna enjoy it.
Appreciate this is Psalms 149 and 6. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute the vengeance upon the heathen and the punishments upon the people.
Yeah, to execute what is that?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
To execute vengeance upon the heathens, the non-Israelites, primarily Esau. All right, we're gonna execute vengeance. Not our vengeance, the Lord's vengeance, which ultimately comes down to our vengeance. But we're dealing with the Most High, man. We're gonna carry out His vengeance on these Edomites. The other nations gonna get it too, but Esau, you the number one suspect, man. You number one on the hit list.
And punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Yeah, the Rothschilds, DuPonts, the Gettys, you know, all these rich elite bankers. All right, all the way down to your no-names. All right, we're gonna have y'all in bondage, hardcore bondage, because it's written that we should take y'all into captivity. Y'all gonna be our possession. All right, it's gonna be a righteous kingdom. That's what makes it righteous, man. Because we're gonna put you in hardcore bondage according to the scriptures. 6 days throughout the week. You get 1 day of rest, and you right back at it, man. No breaks. And Israelite out there that don't believe what the scriptures say, man, you could just go about your